I was a shelter kid back in the 80s and raised my children. My children are grown now, and got a master's in social work, and came and talked to Susan, the director of the agency, and said, I want to come back and help. And so I've been here 3 years now. I'm Mary Braiser, and I'm from Shawnee, Oklahoma, and I am the shelter coordinator for Hope House. As far as how many children we get here, through a year it's up to 600 children, and we have had probably 25,000 children since we started 30 years ago here come through the doors of this shelter. We've had children like an 18-month-old infant that came in, 28-degree weather. He was in his underwear. The hospital had wrapped him in gauze to keep him warm. The police chief had wrapped him in a coat and brought him in, and he was freezing. His grandmother had an auto accident. He was on her lap. She was abusing substances, but anyway, he had mouth trauma and came in and stayed with us for about a week. Our children are abused physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, and they're all what I call trauma kids, in that they have dealt with so many issues in their life that they don't trust people very well. They have to really start feeling safe before they'll talk with us. Home is a place that you feel safe. You feel like everything's all right for now. It's safe to lay down and go to sleep. It's safe to wake up. And a lot of these children have never known that. And so it's very, very important that we provide those services while they're here. I've had 3-year-old girls come in here with adult women's underwear is all they had. We get children who've been in the system that will come in with 3 or 4 outfits, but it's all in a trash bag. And so that does a lot to their dignity. They're transient. They're moving from home to home with a trash bag. So the big key that I really try to go with is to find a child a new life. A duffel bag, it's their bag. It's nobody else's bag, it's their bag. A blanket that belongs to them. They own something again. They own a teddy bear or a doll. They own pajamas and clothes, things that they know is theirs. It's been stripped away from them in other placements. They have something that's theirs. So many clinicians don't get to the bottom or to the reasoning of the behavior. We tend to say, okay, this child's a bad child, there's no hope for them. But if we really get to the root cause, a lot of times we find out that, wow, these kids are acting out because that's all they know. I've had children lay in my office floor and just say, Miss Mary, I want to tell you something. And it all comes out, They got to feel safe before they'll tell the world what happened. Giving to the shelter is what's kept it going for 30 years. The donations of pillows, blankets, pajamas, bedding, hygiene products, entertainment things for the kids has kept us going, because with the budget cuts where the legislation's at right now, we were cut $42,000 this year. And without donations and help from the community and across the whole nation, we would not exist. We could not exist on the funding that we have without outside help from our communities. It all adds up. It takes a village to raise a child, and we're just one step in the process. I've tried to inspire everybody around me that if this shelter kid could grow up and help kids, we all can. And not to give up on any child here, because I once was that kid, and if they had given up on me, I wouldn't be where I'm at today either.